Hi everyone, this is Chris Brazel. Welcome to my world. And wow, yes, I did it. Where there's a will, there is always a way, isn't there, Anna?
There is.
Anna and I have been working together for quite a while. So today I'm talking with Anna because I think we've got lots of health problems out there. We've got people with different health problems that are popping up, and I find at the moment people are just going in and getting the tablet, which is a quick fix, when sometimes we can help ourselves. I'm not saying you don't go to the doctor, I am saying you do go to the doctor, but think a couple of times about where you're actually heading with your visit to the doctor. So you started with chronic fatigue, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened when you got the chronic fatigue? Because I think that's out there a fair bit today at the moment, and sometimes I think the chronic fatigue that people are feeling is also making them feel as if they're feeling down and depressed. But what happened with your chronic fatigue, and what did you do?
Well, I had 4 boys, young boys, and I kept going to the doctor and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And so they finally did. It took 5 years for them to diagnose me, and then for 2 years after that they've actually said there's nothing we can do, you just got to rest. And I had 4 boys, so that was
That's not
impossible.
an option for a mum.
And I had to work. So my husband, who said we've got to do something more about this, sent me to a naturopath, who then set me on the path of looking at what I ate, my environment was, everything that I had in my life, and with doing that, the chronic fatigue went, which was really good. Yeah.
That's one of the things I believe in, because sometimes because what I do with everything in my work, access coding, is mind, body and environment. So when the mind gets confused or things are happening there, which being a mum of 4, then your time's going in all these different directions. You're trying to cope as a wife, as a mum, and then also working at the same time. There's no time for you actually at the end of the day. And so the chronic fatigue can come in there because you don't have time for you. And it's like, how much time do you keep giving out? Now, one of your codes is innate energy. And innate energy means it can do a lot with diet, but it also comes with the time. And so chronic fatigue for Anna would have come on because of her 8 code, where it sits in the fact that when there was no time for Anna, and Anna wasn't in control of a lot of things, then her body and her mind objects. So that's about, So by Anna taking, and it's the slightest things that can start the domino effect. So what Anna had the support of her husband, which was absolutely brilliant. And then she looked at the first thing. So an 8 energy person or anything with chronic fatigue comes into your diet, because your diet or the gut is like your second brain. But the moment you got back into control, because you controlled what you ate, you controlled different things in your environment. And particularly with chronic fatigue, you've really got to look at how you get heavy things around your environment. So you started changing your environment. And I started to do some of the work I do, which is like the soul energy and the spaces, and I'm really excited. That is now your business at where you're heading. So, when you work with Anna, she's been through that. The thing I love about Anna, from that, you then had a cholesterol problem.
Yes.
And then
a thyroid problem.
And then a thyroid problem. So, again, what happened then when you got the cholesterol and the thyroid?
I've of course seen my naturopath, but then I've also been looking into things myself and researching stuff myself as to what to do. And I've found different remedies that help with these sort of issues, and so I've been doing that. And then just recently, my thyroid, which has been sort of plateaued but not exactly where it should be, I found out off a chiropractor that I needed to cut out drinking town water because of the fluoride and the chlorine they have in the water, which affects your thyroid. So, and since I've been doing that and collecting rainwater, I've seen a difference as well.
Again, that's you. Water is a flow that's within the body. It's an important one. So the thyroid also comes in as speaking up. So again, Anna's 8 coding meant she took control again, and then she made conscious choices, and she was finding a solution. Now, one of the things, I run a boot camp in Hawaii every year, and just before I went to Hawaii last year I went to the doctor. I wasn't sick. I didn't think anything was wrong with me, but I thought, oh, I'll just have my checkup, once every few years. And I go in and I come back out, and she says, after my blood test, your thyroid's high, your cholesterol's high, your blood pressure's high. And I thought, I don't think so. I feel quite well. Anyway, I thought, okay. And then, like most doctors, and this is nothing against the doctor, she said to me, you're going to have to go on the tablets. My mind went straight away, no, that's not what I do. I have caused a problem. What am I not doing that I should be doing? Because I've caused all of those problems myself in my body. I was in Hawaii, and then I got chatting to Anna, and Anna told me about this combination of lemon, garlic, and ginger, boiling it. So what did I do? I got straight into making up my mixture. But I also focused on the thyroid. What am I not speaking up? What am I not communicating? What am I not doing? So it made sense why the thyroid, the blood, the cholesterol, and the blood was all in conjunction, because I was then doing a lot of things that I didn't want to do. And this is what happens with women so much. When you start doing things that are not totally in alignment to who you are, and you feel you're more the martyr, that's when the illnesses will start to come in. So the moment I started to do the mixture that Anna gave me, then I would start to do the visualization of when I was drinking it, my cholesterol was lessening, and my blood pressure was perfect. Can I say now? My blood pressure is great, my cholesterol is down, and my thyroid is also down. And I've got the blood results to actually prove it. So when something happens to your body, it's happening because of something in your mind space. And everything in your mind space will actually also show up in your home environment. And when I went home and looked at my home environment, I noticed with the thyroid, you'll find the travel helpful people area, but different areas of your house will start to get very untidy. And that's the energy that will often, because you're not communicating what it is you want to communicate. So you're now got Soul Spaces with Anna Harmon, and you are teaching. You're teaching the spaces, you're teaching the color, but what I love about the other thing you're teaching is the chats of Soul Spaces. So when you were talking about someone the other day, you simply had a chat with the person, and you were able to intuitively open up a lot of answers just by chatting.
Yeah.
And that's what they can do. So if you're out there, you have a health problem, and correct me if I'm wrong, then somehow you are responsible for it. It's not you saying one thing and meaning another.
No.
So if you're responsible, always, as I say, check with your doctor, follow doctor's instructions, but you are in charge and you are responsible for fixing that health problem. And you can do it so easily and so quickly, but you can do it by working the mind, the body, and the environment. And as you said, you took charge, you accepted it, and then you started to look at the natural therapies that you could use. It sounds like you've got a brilliant naturopath.
Yes, I do.
So don't ignore what the professional the professionals say, but do take charge of it yourself, because if you have a health problem, you've caused it.
Yep.
Any tips before we head out?
You just got to really look after yourself, and to look at alternative ways before going down medication.
Popping a pill.
Yeah.
So some people need it, but you also need to do what you need to do. So this is Chris Brazel and
Anna.
If you want to get in touch with Anna, just go to the website Soul Spaces with Anna Harmon, where she'll help you with cleansing, your environment, colours, transformation. But sometimes just to chat with Anna, you'll get some amazing answers. If you need to contact me to get in touch with Anna, that's easy. So out for now. Cheers.